Welcome back to another episode of Nomad. I'm Orc and Hat, and we're here in the arena, but we aren't staying in the arena. I just wanted to sort of show you something. There we are, the view that I've been looking for. We finally managed to make those evaporation towers tall enough that they can be seen from the arena floor, even at the very far edge, like right there. Oh, okay, maybe not right there, but in the block at the very far edge, we can see those towers. Now, I've got a bit more done than last time. Oh, and some lag issues. The towers seem to have a few problems with them. I mean, they did exactly what they're supposed to do, but they might have just caused me to crash. Alright, here's a view of the towers in the factory from above. I am noticeably lacking walls right now. I'll worry about that in time. I still have to make additional 3 diesel generators, but I should have the basic infrastructure pretty much set up. And here's, of course, themselves. I took out the tube here, but basically, yeah, we basically set up all last time. This is just a more efficient setup. We've got the water turned into brine, brine turned into lithium, lithium turned into lithium gas, then crystallized into lithium dust, which is then stored there. Now, we've got 314 lithium dust, which I think is probably going to be enough for now. So I'm going to just see if this helps things a little bit. Let me set it to the right thing. Just going to break that block there. Just disable the multi-block. And break that one there. Oh, I guess my magnet was off. Okay, yes, I think things are running a little bit better. And we can always put these back in to turn it back on if we need more lithium. Right now we've got 314 dust, which I think is well more than we need, and certainly more than we need for what I'm going to do right now. Right, shift click for stack. So, we are finishing our, hopefully will be less lagging, problematic, and crash-inducing induction casing. So, with the induction casing, basically we have the shell right here. These are ports that can be built into the shell, but not in the corner pieces, and then they'd be set to in and out. There's 2 components we are missing. Right now, I don't believe this will store any power at all, because it has basically no power things in it. It will also not have an input-output speed of anything, so we need at least 1 induction cell to store power in, and 1 induction provider to basically have an input-output rate. And we can put them anywhere inside here. So, I've got most of the supplies assembled. So, let's go ahead and... I've got a lot of them in storage, mind you. Let's go ahead and make, well, first, so we don't forget, basic induction provider. Here we go. We need 1 of those. That will get us an input or output rate of 25,000 RF per tick, which is going to be more than our power can generate. So 1 should be fine for now. Then I'm just going to do basic induction cells. I'm going to do 3 of them for right now. If I can get the recipe up. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Each of these has a storage of 400 million RF, which I think should be fine for our purposes, at least today. Alright, so I'm going to maybe put the... Yeah, I'm going to start putting these at the bottom layer. Ooh, they've got a nice connected texture thing going on. That's cool. And then the basic induction provider, I'm just going to stick this right up here. Okay. Now, we also need to seal this up. I've got some induction casings. And this should... Once we put in the last piece, make a bunch of particles, then get us some kind of GUI when we click on it. Let's find out. Alright. Induction Matrix. 0RF. Don't know what that does. Starting 0RF, input 0RF, and so on. Statistics. Ooh, okay. Input 0 out of 25,000 RF. 3 cells. Okay. That is pretty great. Now, I think there's a way to set input and output on these things. Would that be configurator? Let's try shift right click. Output. We want this one to input. This one, and then this one to input. Okay, so output is that color. Alright, perfect. So, I've got this all wired up a little bit. Got the wire going from our diesel generator, bounced down there, and into here. The steel cable, 1 steel cable can handle the complete output of a single diesel generator, so we'll need 4 eventually, so we'll need more input ports. These are sent out through here. This is a medium voltage cable, and one of these goes to that system there, one of them goes to that system there, and I realized I don't actually have one for these yet. I might want to fix that in a second, but I kind of want to get things started. I've got some oil saved up, I believe, so let's go ahead and turn on our single diesel generator and start up the power plant. Alright, we got the smoke coming out. This should be sending power out here and down here. Let us check our GUI. Input 4,000 RF per tick. Excellent, and this is going up. Perfect. Now we should be getting some energy coming out here. Okay. Energy going into these things? No. I wonder if this is not set to output. Let me see if the other side is getting energy. Not seeing energy going through these things. Alright, I'm going to get a hammer and check on a few things. Oh, okay. Wait a second. Why is this the same as that? Okay, so this should be input. Alright, I did not set these to output. Okay, input. Now there should be power going through. Yep, I'm seeing some power. And then this is getting powered. And the power is being used up instantly to make the stuff. Excellent. So I need to set up some more power connectors and probably another input. Yes. To fuel these so they can make our biodiesel. Although apparently apparently they have energy in them already. Let me see how they're doing on... Okay, so it's pumping out as soon as it gets it. We are generating more plant oil than ethanol. I wonder if it's just using it as fast as it can make it. That might be the case. But yes, we should connect the power to these as well. So let me go ahead and do that. I'll be right back. Okay, I've improvised things a little bit. I have some of the wires from here, just going up around here, and then connecting to these two. We have a slight buildup, which is being produced into biodiesel, and actually being stored here. You can see the little brown bar going up. Let me see. I guess, yeah, we're running out of plant oil now, which I predicted could be a problem. But the power is keeping stable. Yep. Oh, okay. There's some stuff where we might have to split things somehow, but let me go ahead and move this over for now. Then check out down here how things are going. Out of seeds. Out of seeds. Okay. Yeah, alright, that's fine. But the big thing, so we look over here. Input 4,000 RF per tick, output 1,000 RF per tick. So this thing is both coming out ahead on energy and coming out ahead on biodiesel. So that is great to see. The power plant works. We'll probably want to do some making this farm a little bit better. Might do that today. Might vary things up. Let's see what we want to do next. Okay, yeah, so the wheat seeds are not keeping up with the potatoes at all, not keeping up with our one generator, and I want to potentially run 4 generators, so I'm going to try industrial hemp instead. So let me just go ahead and I want to see if the farmer would actually work. So let me actually put some power out here for it. Oh, and not put another block there. Well, it's taking care of it. Okay, so I guess we should maybe overgrow one of these and see if the farmer will harvest the top layer. We might have to do something more advanced. I'm gonna give it a bit. We don't. If it can't harvest this, we don't have to replant this. We just have to trim off the top. We might be able to do something with Botania. They could do that pretty well. But let's see what we can do. Still nothing. Okay. Yeah, we should figure something else out. Okay, so the farm doesn't work, but I think I've got an idea that will work. And it's probably a bit overkill. I'm going to use the builder block in a quarry mode. Oh, Bob the Builder. That's a fun thing. Okay, so let me go ahead and put that there. Filling this up. Now, I think I have to use a shape card for this. Now, let me see. I got shift right click here. Select the first corner. Second corner. Alright, settings are copied on the shape card. Installed module. Okay, so I think... Oh, it might put things in there. Where does it put stuff? It hasn't cleared anything yet. No, that was just stuff from before. Wonder if do a single run and stop. I might need a box on top of it. Let me see. I think I've got storage crate. Hopefully there's nothing too important in there. And let me break this down and put the storage crate on top. Okay. Let's try that. Okay, I don't know quite what's going on. Normal query clearing. There's blocks in the way. Let me try to make some more blocks in the way. Not clearing it. Alright, I'm going to check and figure out what I'm doing wrong. I figured out what the issue was. It needed a redstone signal. So, there we go. And it's already harvested. And it's got my hemp seeds and hemp fiber. Excellent. So, I think we might want to increase the growth rate, but this should basically work. And I can connect this thing up to the energy storage. It doesn't seem to use energy when not doing an operation, so that's good. We should see the per operation cost if we can. I don't know if it says that. Okay, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and grow all these so they're all ready to get to the second level and then be chopped down when they are. Alright, I've got this little secret hemp farm basically worked out. It's creating a lot more seed output, and each seed will individually be worth more. I do have to worry about all this industrial hemp that's being made, so I've got an idea for that. Just going to make a little storage drawer. Here looks good. Let's go ahead and set that to hemp. And then we're going to want an output ready node. And so basically I think any hemp will go into there. And we can put a void upgrade on that. So we'll have, a lot of hemp, but not ever get more than that. Okay, so going to want a input routing node. Yes, that sounds good. Okay, and then I'm going to want to add this to some filters. I shouldn't need any new filters. I should just be able to right here. Yeah, I had to add a chest. It wasn't going directly into the machine, so it should accept industrial hemp there. But so I'm using the chest as a bit of a buffer. Industrial hemp there. And then I believe I just have to configure some things. Or, whatever this thing is called. Route some things. So, setting the node location. That's attached to the master node. Should be right here. Get a little closer. There we go. Link node to master. So now hemp should be going to the system. And let's also take out our hemp. The seed should be going into the system. And there we go. Let's see. Is this going up, first off? 3 doesn't look like it. Is this getting any hemp? This is. That works. Okay. Is all the hemp just going into here? There should be more seeds than that, though, shouldn't there? Let me see. It looks like I have some more issues. Did this clear out? Okay, this did clear out. And this is clearing out, too. Okay. Let me check to see if that's going in the chest or if that's going into this thing. Oh, it's going to this thing. Alright, so things seem to be working. Just we don't quite have as much as I might hope. But that's okay. This is working, and that should get everything up here working. Which should mean that this should be generating power now. Yes, excellent. We fixed our problem, at least for the moment. We'll probably want some growth pulsers, growth extenders, or whatever they are. But we have a bunch of different options for those. But this power should be going up. Yes, excellent. Okay, so we fixed that problem. What should we do next? Okay, things seem to be generally working. It's still slower than I'd like, but I'm going to worry about that later and probably finish off the rest of the factory power plant later. I want to do something reckless. We've got 63, almost 64 million RF. I want to play around with something I haven't played around with before. RF tools dimensions. Now, I think the first thing we need to do is make this dimension builder here. So, if I can. Oops, let me actually type the right thing. Oh, where? Got it already here. Dimension builder. Alright, I don't know if I have one of these already. No, let me make a few of those. The machine frames, which is the base for all the RF tool stuff. That should be enough for now. Dimension builder. Not too expensive, especially at this point. Let's go ahead and just plop that down right there. And do I have any sort of energy cable thing? That's not going to be good enough. I need a lot more than that. Mechanism. Alright, so we've got the basic universal cable. Let's go to advanced. Uh, 5,000. Yeah, let's go ahead with that one for now. Oh, and I've got to set that to be out. Is that set out? No, that's still not set out. Alright. Configurator. There we go. Fill that up with power. Now, let's see. I need to put a grid thing in there. Let me see what is that grid thing called. Empty dimensions tab is what I want. Still not seeing it. Tab, maybe? Well, that gets everything. Ah, here we go. Alright, let's go ahead and make one of these. Now, I think I can put this in here to just make a random one. No, I cannot. Alright. Alright, I might have to build something else first. Let me see. Yes, okay. So I have to make the dimension inscriber first, and then put this in there to make a random dimension. So, inscriber. You got all that. Did I put away the energy? Yes, I did. What is this even called? cable. Oh, maybe this doesn't need it. Okay. Okay, so realize dimension tab. Creation cost 1000 RF per tick. Maintenance cost 10 RF per tick. Tick cost 100 ticks. Let's go ahead and put this in here. Alright, it is making a new dimension for us, completely random, that might be all kinds of horrible or wonderful. It's at 100%. Alright. Now we need to keep that powered. Let's go ahead and break this since we don't need it. We can just break that and put it elsewhere. And yeah, eventually we should make floors. Alright, let's see. Now I need a way to teleport to there and a way to teleport back. Okay, I've read up on things and I think I figured it out. So, the transmitters are these green things, the receivers are these yellow things, and basically you can go from one to the other. I think if I hop onto here, I get teleported over there. Yes. Truly the wonders of science, getting teleported. Alright, let's see if we can do this again. 1 meter. Yes. Okay, but we can potentially do better than that. This is actually just, this is going to be our escape route. So we've got this dialing device, basically tells the various transmitters where to go. Destination analyzer checks to make sure that that's okay. You can see we can do the whole check here. Check's okay because that's fine and powered and so on. And then, yes. That's our dimension builder, which we are feeding power into to keep that dimension alive. So, and we're down to 15 million RF. This thing is expensive. Now what we can do is apparently we can take that with a wrench. Now it still has power in it and is still coded to go back to there. So we have an escape route, which is important because this mod doesn't come with one by default. And then we go to this one. We have our Damocles teleporter. And ID 3. Name of a new destination. Let's check it. I think it's okay. So, when we teleport through there, we will get shot to another dimension that we have no idea what it's going to be like. So I'm going to stash some stuff away and get some supplies. Don't need these machine frames. Might need some cucumber salad. I've got a bow. Do I have any of those anti-wither charms left? Yes. Antidote charm. Might be useful. Okay, I'm going to keep the books nearby, but I don't necessarily need them on me. Okay. I think we are ready to go and step into a new world. Alright, let's see what happens. Starting teleportation. Loading terrain. This does not look good. That's all fiery. Skybox. And it's all cloudy. And let me see if night vision doesn't help with the clouds. Okay, I can still fly. This is some kind of strange world here. Blue hardened clay. Oh, I think that's just for what made us. Our little destination thing. So, yeah, this is what we received on. This is kind of crazy. I'm glad we can fly. This is... I wonder how deep down these go. It's like gravel settles in here? What do we have here? Uranium ore? Okay. This does not look like a friendly place. There's poor little pigs. And yeah, no, this is very... The sky is on fire. And we can see it through the leaves. I don't know if that's an error or there's lava down there. Is that more leaves down there? Yeah, I guess it is. Hey, there's Pam's Harvest beehive there. So, not necessarily the most hospitable of opening worlds. Let's go, let's see, did I already lose our platform? Let me mark our platform for now. I mean, not that it matters because we've got our send back block with us. Well, we've got a source of sand. It looks like there's different biome. So this is the ocean biome. What is this over here? It's a beach. This is still ocean. Oh no, this is beach. Okay. So it's not all just one biome. Huh. Okay, I guess that's just a tar tree. Taiga. Beach. Yeah, let's just zoom around here. But one of the things I wanted to do with these dimensions is, well, we can explore them. And what is... Oh, yeah, it's one of the new Ars Magica trees. Okay, you know, it doesn't... Oh, actually, there's another thing over here. This is one of these structures. These structures has stuff that we can loot. And apparently I can get through walls. Okay, I already took some dimlets. Dimlets are used if we want to, you know, actually program our thing. Andesite, because I'm sure everybody wants more andesite. Let's see what this one has. Hard rain, another popular choice. Glass, it could be useful if we had a silk touch thing. Alright. Basic energy module, base part, sky type controller, and dimlet parts. So we've got a few of those from Enderman, but we might as well open it up and see what we get. Did we get anything new? I don't know. But yeah, so we have to look around for these things. And I guess ignore the red sky. Alright, let's see. And that can get us stuff that will help us further explore and build new dimensions. Got mushrooms here. Oh, swampland. Oh, excellent. Very punctured swampland. But it is nonetheless a swamp of some kind. Now, I think there's supposed to be deep down some dimension shards. I think it was below 40. Let's try to go down a little bit. I guess that's apatite ore. And I'm still worried about falling into the void or something, so I'm gonna fly and go down a bit. Let's try to go down to dimensional shard ore. There it is. I think this might be something we can fortune too. With this we can buff our RF tools machines to be more efficient. Okay, and our inventory thing still works, so that is great to see. Alright, where is our Shatterer? Excellent. Exotic Miner. It's kind of freaky when you see the sky through the wall. Let's try to just go down a little bit more. Well, we still have basalt. Basalt seems to be everywhere. A little bit further. That's probably good. Yeah, so I'm going to do some mining and just strip mine this new world a little bit. Okay. Well, it doesn't necessarily help with the crazy sort of glow thing going on. Oh, I should probably get my black hole talisman. But yeah, I'm going to explore a bit and see what we find here. And let you guys know if I accidentally get consumed in a dying world. I think this will be fun. So, cave spiders seem to spawn here. I don't know if I'm just not necessarily near a mine shaft or just pissed off some cave spiders. But, yeah, no, I've just found 3 of them. I guess I'll keep going and see what else I find in this place. So I've gotten some shards below ground besides that, and the random cave spiders, things seem to be relatively normal. Less so up here. But I do have things, the supplies necessary to, well, make a thing that should help us. This dimension monitor, I think I have the supplies for, so let me go ahead and craft one of those if I can. I need some slight delays with using my storage manual tablet, but that might just be because we're generating a lot of terrain. So let me go ahead and take a look. All right, let me give me a second on that one. All right, I made a dimension monitor. Shows right here. Now, one thing to note is our power source is not chunk loaded, so that's why the power has been slowly dripping down. We are down to below, looks like 400 million RF right now. Bad things happen when we start to hit 0, so we're fine for right now. But it's good to have this and watch this and make sure it doesn't get too low as we explore. The problem should probably go away while chunk load. I don't know if we robbed this one yet. Maybe? No, I don't think we have. Let's go ahead and break in, do some old-fashioned nomading. Let's see what we have in here. Terrain type controller, base part, special type controller. And what are these three? Obsidian dimlet, okay. 9,000 RF a tick. Green clouds, that could be fun. Dirt! Such an exotic material. Actually, I could use more dirt, to be honest. But, yeah, so going through, I guess we look for other ones of those. And see if I can find anything like a town might be fun to find. Like just a little village. See if the villagers are any different. They probably aren't. But it'd be cool to see. See if any other mobs stand out besides... Oh, hey! Got recurrent complex still in effect. That's cool. Got a little root thing coming up from the spikes of the world. And here we go. Another place to rob. You seem pretty frequent. I wonder if they... Hey, they even have doors. How about that? Let's go ahead open this place up. Okay. Yeah, definitely get some terrain gen lag. What did we just get? Netherrack. Or we didn't get anything. Nearlands? Nearlands. I wonder if that's what we're in now. This was the Farlands. Well, I have finally found my first desert of, well, I guess this world, since we technically still haven't found a desert in our main world right now. But we can access sand, we've got cactuses, we've got little mini cactuses. Oh, sand bees! That's actually useful to us. Yes, let me gather some sand bees, some desert hive, or whatever it's called. And I will see you next time. Modest Hive. Orc and Hat out for now. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope your weather's a little bit better than mine. Night.